everybody. My name is tonnieboy300, and I'm going to be leading this club about video editing. So, in today's meeting, we're going to go through the first steps of learning how to edit videos and how to record your screen. So we're going to download video editing software, and we are going to walk through the interface of it. So let's get started. So the first step is to open a browser of your choice. Here I have the Firefox browser, and then you're going to go to blackmagicdesign.com/products/DaVinci Resolve. Here at this page, you can see all the features of this video editing software, which is called DaVinci Resolve. So at the bottom of this page, you should see a download link for the program. You're going to go down here to DaVinci Resolve 17, or whatever version is out when you watch this. Click download now, and then choose whichever version you want. I want 17, and then choose what operating system you're on. I'm on Windows, so I'm going to click Windows. Then put in your personal information. I'm going to stop sharing so I can put in my own information. This will add you to their database, which will allow them to email you about new updates to DaVinci Resolve. So then click register and download, and then I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. So now it should start downloading. For Firefox users, your download should be up in this corner, or for Chrome users, your download should appear down in this corner. The file is a bit big, so you might have to wait a while for it to download. So while that's downloading, we're going to install another software. This software is called OBS, which stands for Open Broadcasting Software, which is used to record your screen and to record your camera. It's really helpful for when you want to create a walkthrough like this. So to download it, go to obsproject.com. This will open up this page. Now, here on the front page, you can see the different versions of OBS that are available for download. I'm going to download Windows because I'm on Windows, and it should open up this page, which will download the installer. Again, downloads for Firefox should appear in the top right corner, and Chrome downloads should appear on the bottom left corner. So now let's install OBS. Run the OBS installer. It will ask you whether or not it can edit files on your hard drive. Click yes. And then go through the installer. So this is the installer. You can see here. It says, welcome to OBS Studio. Click next to continue. Here is the license agreements. Click next after reading it all. Then choose where you want to install it. I think this area is fine. Push install. Now it'll install OBS for you. And there it is. There should be a checkbox to ask whether or not you want to launch OBS. So when you open OBS Studio, it should look something like this. I already have all my sources and scenes and all my settings in general set up for OBS. But when you open OBS, you shouldn't have anything in either of these boxes. So to start off with OBS, click the plus button under Scenes, and then name it. So let's say I wanted to create a scene called whatever that is. Each scene is like a new screen in your recording. If you're recording something like a walkthrough, you might only need one scene. So under Sources, you're going to click the plus button. It should show this menu. Sources are what appears on the screen when you record. So let's say I wanted to record my screen. So then I choose display capture, which will capture my entire screen. And then let's say, okay. So whenever you add a new source, it should pop up this properties window. In the properties window, you can change settings for the source. For display capture, the only options you have are to change which display and how you want it to be captured. So now on my screen, you could see that I have my entire screen showing. When you want to start recording, over here under controls, there's the start recording button. So let's say I wanted to start recording. So now, once it's done recording, click the start recording button again. And then to find your recordings, just go to File and then Show Recordings. This will open up a bunch of files. So your current recording should be today's date. Double click it. And it should play. So that's the basics really of OBS. There are many, many sources you can experiment with, like audio input, text, images, and more. But this is basically what you'll need if you just want to capture your screen. So DaVinci Resolve is still downloading. So I guess we'll have to wait for it.
And now it's time for a song and dance.
Yeah, I love song and dance. Okay, let's spin.
Oh, it's finished? Oh, it's spinning. Time to spin. Everybody spin.
Spin. Yay! We call that the waiting for it to download dance. Okay.
The WDD, the waiting for download dance.
Okay, so it looks like it's done downloading. Okay, so now when you open up the file that installed or a zip file, it should show something like this: DaVinci Resolve, Windows, yeah. So now click and hold on the file inside this, and then drag it to whatever folder you want. I'll put it into downloads up here. So another window should pop up. You can't see it right now, but it should say that it is copying the file. It might take a bit depending on how fast your computer is. But for me, it's already 80% done. And there it goes. So now I go back to downloads, and now there should be DaVinci Resolve exe. Double click it to open it. It should open a brand new pop-up window and then ask if it can make changes to your device. Because I already have DaVinci Resolve installed, I can't install it again, but you should see the installer and click install, and it should install everything that you need. I unfortunately can't go through the installer in this video.